Hi all, my project is all about network management and myself Venkatraman from Welltech Multitech, Dr. Rangarajan and Dr. Sagundala Engineering College, and I was happy to introduce about myself and about my project in a second phase of my ME networking course. Here I am doing a research project on networking, which is a emerging technology in the networking field. By using this technology, where I am applying this technology to a campus network, and where I am going to manage and configure the network using is software defined networking. The main aim of the project is to configure and manage the network using this technology instead of using the manual process. We are taking this into an automated field. Okay, the main aim of the project is to identify the limitations of current networking field, and I am going to overcome that limitations in the in my project using a software defined networking technology, where I am applying this technology in a campus network, where I have considered around three campus network. I will identify the problem which I am facing in the current networking scenarios, and I also overcome that by using an software defined networking technology, and I am also making a performance evaluation for my process here. This is what I am going to do in my project, and also I am going to explain how simply I am managing this network. Yeah, as my literature survey pass is concerned here, I have considered around three papers. First paper is Open Flow Enabling Innovation in Campus Network, which is a magazine paper. In this paper, they explain about the open flow enabling technology in the campus network. As before moving about this paper, I need to explain about what is an open flow. Open flow is a technology, and also it is a switch, and it is also a protocol. The three different kinds of things are available in open flow. But in this paper, they are taking only about the open flow technology and open flow switch. By using this open flow switch, they are doing the switching part in their campus network. By that, where their performance is getting increased in this campus network, and also their problems are getting solved, and where it is getting automated, and or it is getting moved into an automated environment also, where the flow entries and the flow things are made in these flow entry tables, and where it simplifies the operation of a network admin, where this has been given to a software part, and where the software part is doing these kind of things. Yeah, as my second paper of a literature survey is concerned, that improving a network management with a software defined networking, where we are managing the network using a software defined technology. And in this paper, they are given some of the ideas to improve the network management process, and also they have given the management mechanism how I need to design the network and how I need to configure the network and how I need to react for this network here. Basically, the software defined networking as a layer of three layers, so which is a control plane, data plane, and management plane here. And control plane is making here the control and forwarding decision according to the forward decision placed in the network, where it is getting worked and where it is getting working here, and where once again I like to say that where it simplifies the operation of a network admin, and where it also increase the performance of the network here. As my literature survey of the third paper is concerned here, which is a lost free multi-pathing solution for a data center network using a software defined networking approach. From this paper I have taken only about the technology and how they are applying this technology in this network, and where this paper has been done by Dr. Fang Shu, who's from Japan, who has completed her doctorate in software defined networking, where I also asked a suggestion for my paper and how to complete my research work here. She has considered this technology and where she is applying the control forwarding protocols to a layer 2 of switching in order to increase the performance and also to overcome the traffic loads which has been facing in the switching process and also in the network here. As my fourth paper is concerned here, where from this is also an IEEE communication magazine paper. From this paper I have learned about the challenges which I face when I'm designing the software defined networking here. When I'm designing this network, I have faced some scalability, security, and efficiency problem. By considering these three parameters, I need to design the network here. This is the main thing I need to do when I'm doing or when I'm designing or when I'm configuring the software defined networking. So all of you can design the software defined networking, which is also an emerging technology where it simplifies the operation of an system admin part and where it's taking a network to an another level, which is an automated field. After made these kind of literature surveys for my project, I was going to design this software defined networking campus network, where I applied this software defined networking technology to manage the campus network. Before explaining about my project, all of you need to know about what is software defined networking, how it's getting designed, and what is the main role of a software defined networking here, and where it is designed with a three layered architecture, which is a control plane, data plane, and management plane, or in other words application plane, control plane, and infrastructure plane. In an infrastructure plane, where the network components are going to present here, under the control plane, as I told you before, where the control and forwarding decisions are going to be made, and at the application N, where we are going to place the application network, and where this all joined together and where it's getting simplifies the operation of network and where the flow entries are getting entered according to the flow entries and the flow histories, where the network is going to react and where the network is going to increase the performance depends upon the histories of a flow entry tables here. Okay, next we are going to see about the SDN architecture. As I told you before, now we are going to see about the HB design SDN architecture, where you can see that infrastructure lane, control layer and application plane or a layer which is present, and where you can see that API, which is an application programmable interface, where is going to carry an pro, uh, carry a interface button, where is going to carry a data between these higher layer and middle layer, and where we can see also an open flow protocol which is going to run in this network, and where is going to carry these forwarding decision from a control layer to an application end, from a control layer to an lower end guys here. And we also see that where the application can be of anything, where it can be of an campus network, where it can be of an wireless network, and also it can be a cloud network, and also it can be a business application. Whatever the application it can be, depends upon the application, depends upon the process. We are going to design the SDN architecture for your process according to the HP, according to their network situation, according to the network scenarios. They have designed this architecture for their enterprises network. They are using this architecture where they also are maintaining and configuring and managing the network using an SDN. Next we are going to see about what is a open flow. As I told you before, open flow is an protocol and a network standard which was developed by a open network foundation, and where they are saying that whenever we can able to configure the switch by using this open flow technology, and where it can be applicable only to a open flow switch, where we make a multiple path to pass our data, and if any traffic or any collapse occurs in the network, where it's getting overcome by this technology, where the open flow technology is going to work by using an open flow table entries which are being made in the history according to the flow entries, where it is going to make a control routing decision, and also where it is reducing the load and also the traffic which is occurring in the campus network here. Next we are going to see about the modules of the network, modules of my project. As my modules are concerned here, I have created 5 modules for my project, which is network creation, management network, SDN creation, and enabling an open flow switch. At last, performance evaluation. At the first phase of my project, I have created a network which is using in current networking scenarios, and after that I have shown the management process which are being running in the current networking scenarios, and also I've at the second phase of my project, where I am going to apply this SDN technology in the same network, and where I am going to enable the open flow switch. At last I am going to make the performance evaluation process for the existing network and a current network, and how come it is getting deferred, and how come the performance is getting increased in my network. Next, we are going to see about the design architecture of my project. As a design architecture is concerned here, where I have placed a centralized SDN controller and also an open flow controller and open flow switch, which has been seen as the network components of the network, and also where the SDN is going to take an brain part of an human, like where the SDN is going to act as a brain for this network according to the forwarding decision or the control program which I have written, which I have done. The network is going to work here, where I will paste where I will return it as a prioritization manner according to the flow entries which I have written in the history. The network is going to react here. For example, in campus 1, where for 1 or 2 users we need to transmit only 10 kbs of data, and for a guest we need to transfer only 5 kbs of data, and for an admin where we need to transmit 50 kbs of data, and for all the students of the campus where we are going to allocate only 25 kbs of data, where this process is going to get worked in an automated field, where when you are telling a campus network is going to be an ad hoc. So it's going to work in a wireless way, and where it's going to work in a perfect way using this SDN technology, where this can be done only using this by this SDN technology. So I will consider this SDN technology for this for my project, and where the open flow controller is going to carry the control information from the SDN, and directly the control information and the forwarding decisions are made at the switches. According to the forwarding decision, the switches are going to work, and where it is going to feed up data to the host here. Next, we are going to see about the working of these project. Before itself, I have explained last slide. I have explained about these working of the design architecture. As I told you before, the control forwarding decision which I made at the SDN, and according to the route table information, the network is going to work here, but it's going to be an automated field instead of a manual process, where all is getting into automated enrollment, where it simplifies the operation of a network part, and where it's increasing the performance of the network here. Next, we are going to see about how I design the network. This is a network design which I've considered in a phase 1 of my project. This is the current network management process, where you can see different things, which is blue, red lines, and some of the routed switches. According to the decision which I made, according to the flow entries which I made, according to the differentiation which I made here, the network is working here, and where it's all the manual process, where each time the network admin need to configure all the things to do a simple changes in the network, and where it's is a tedious process, and where it's taking a lot of time to configure this network, and where if any error or any traffic occurred in network, where they need to take a lot of time to overcome that errors, and where it's getting delayed, where the entire network is getting down at this condition. In order to overcome these kind of problems, we are going to a software defined networking technology, and where I also going to use software defined networking technology to overcome these kind of problems. Next, we are going to see about the enterprises network management process, where it helps to manage these kind of networks. This is the network which I designed for my project, which is a network management process, where I've designed this network by using a network stimulator tool, where it helps to show a network with in a stimulated way, where I able to do some of these things to explain how these networks are working, and where the NS2 will help us to improve these process, and where it helps to show how the network will work in a practical situations. Next, we are going to see the network which I designed in the first phase, and which I've designed in the second phase. As I told you before, this is what the campus network which I designed here, where you can see a lot of nodes are present in this network, where the green and red nodes also present here, where it's taking an ad hoc network head, and so like a where you can see also say it as also a server subservers. Okay, where for each campus network the green is going to act as a head here. From the control from decision are given to the subserver according to the data, where it's going to search and where it's going to send, where many of data traffic is getting occurred here, where the lot of data loss are making occur here due to the traffic collusion in this current networking scenarios. In order to overcome these kind of problems, we are moving to these software defined networking, and where I also making this process in a simple way and making this process in a perfect way, where I also increase these performance of the campus network. This is the final design which I have designed using an network stimulator tool, NS2, where our design around six six or seven campuses, where you can see the flow open flow switch, open flow controller or SDN controller here. From the SDN controller, the packet will the control forwarding decision will flow to an open flow switches, data which I have designed, the flow entries which I design, flow into how we need to flow to the host. This according to the flow entries, this network is going to react, and for each campus I have differentiated the data process. For a campus 1 only 5 kbs of data will flow, and for a campus 2 where only 50 kbs of data will flow, and also where I have kept many restrictions in this network, where this node cannot use these kind of process, where this node cannot use these kind of data, and where I have set a data limit for all the hosts of this network, where I have shown this SDN is going to be like this, and where SDN can be designed like this. It's only a stimulation part. When I'm going to a practical way, where it will be a big process, and where it will be helpful to the public, and where it will be helpful to increase the campus network performance. So we will I will continue this research in a software defined networking, where for designing this campus network, and I'm going to end this research by increasing the performance of the network when I also differentiate the existing network and the current network process. Next we are going to see the reference. This is the references which I references, or we can tell as which is a paper which I have concerned for this paper. I also shown told about these papers in a literature survey part. I have considered all this paper for doing this research project, and which will be which from which I have learned more from here. Before ending my presentation here, I like to thank my principal, Dr. V. Pathasadi, from a professor and dean of computer science and engineering department, where he encouraged me a lot, and where he also supported for this project, and where he also gave me a full independence to complete my research project for a 1 year. I like to give a sincere thanks to my guide, Dr. V. Pathasadi sir, for this giving this wonderful opportunity, and where I have spent 1 year with him, and also I have learned many things about this project. I also successfully completed this research work. Uh, Thank you to all, and also guys, please uh, go with the emerging technologies which is running in the networking field, and I also going to continue my research in a software defining network, and I will do the research in a software defined networking. Thank you.